Jolon True, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I'm the Big B82, and this is part 8 of my Romulan Republic Federation Aligned Tactical Officer. We're about to undertake our first mission in the mission arc that is called, on the top of my head, Allies, and the first mission, the Price of Neutrality. Now we have of course aligned ourselves with the Federation, so we will be spreading the goodwill of the foreign Romulan Republic with the Federation. So let's howl for the mission and get this show on the road.
Greetings. I have a new mission for you on behalf of the Republic. We have traced the Yridian freighter you rescued back to the Chaltok System. Years ago, the Chaltok System held a Romulan research facility studying polaric energy. It was nearly destroyed in a polaric energy explosion. Since then, a colony of Yridians has settled on the planet. Recently, it has become a hotbed of strife. This isn't the first incident we've had with the colony, and we suspect weapons smuggling is occurring. We have heard rumors of one weapons dealer in particular on Chaltok, a Reman. We'd like to make sure that none of the weapons there are going to be turned against New Romulus. We need you to travel to the Chaltok System and investigate these allegations.
So just bear with me a second. So let's accept the mission.
Time is short. What?
And I'm in the completely wrong system. Oh, this could take some time. That awkward moment when you realise you're in the wrong bloody system. I wondered why it was telling me that it wasn't. There was no mission down here. You get it all set up and then you bugger it up. Story of my life. Shouldn't take too long to get there, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, I appreciate all the people who are watching this live and watching this back. Also appreciate all the new subscribers as well. Hope you're enjoying my content. I'm not only going to be doing Star Trek Online, I'm also going to next month I'll be spreading out my wings and doing some Cyberpunk 2077 if you're more interested in RPG orientated stuff. Okay. If you want to, the reason why I was just messing about, if you want to check out the first 7 parts of the playlist in the link below this video and this stream. Also, current TOS era tactical officer is also there as well, and 2 completed playlists of a Klingon tactical officer and the 25th century Starfleet engineer, which was my very first STO orientated playlist, and that's with an engineer. I was going to do an engineer or a scientist with this character, with this one, but unfortunately Romulan ships tend to be more tactically orientated. Probably a lot to do with their warlike species. So it'd be like Folians basically, or and the Cardassians. Well, no, Cardassians probably engineering more orientated. But if you do want to watch, they're in the link below. This is going to be more role playing. This one's going to be like more role play, and I'm also going to cover some of the game's features. Last part we did cover new Romulus and duty officers. When we reach rank 15, which is probably in a couple of parts, we're going to cover the R&D system, and I don't think it's until rank 40 before we get to the Admiralty stuff. And the Admiralty system, I might do a completely separate playlist and stream slash videos of going into more detailed systems with a character who's done them all. Yeah, so that's my plans going forward. Just trying to cover the time while we're travelling through space at warp. Also going to be doing a discovery science officer. You probably want to be around for that one. Me and Discovery. Oh boy, do we not get on. Anyway, let's begin the price neutrality eventually. Centurion. We have a visual on enemy ships, but they do not see us. We can try and open hailing frequency with them, or we can launch a preemptive strike. You should know, however, that any attempt at diplomacy will give them time to alert other patrols in the area of our presence. Your orders. Well, being that we're repping the Federation with best hail. Klingons will just open fire first, ask questions later. We're not with the Klingons. We are with the Feds, so let's hail. Hailing frequency is open, sir. No response yet. They might be waiting to strike, or they may be responding when we get closer. Continue. So what are they? Seeker frigates. Held them again.
Finally, some proper sport. These scavengers have hardly been worth our time. But a ship like yours, that is a fine prize. Power up your weapons and engines. Make this a proper hunt. I'd rather not have to tolerate the endless yammering of your Federation allies.
Erosion. You're a long way away from the bloody Delta Quadrant, ain't you? I'm here about the colony. You know you're getting weapons. We know you're getting weapons from them.
Why would we need the worthless weapons of our cowardly prey? Your Federation masters have sent you on a fool's errand.
We can still end this peacefully.
Listen to the prey prattle on about peace. How like your Federation masters you have become. You will find the peace you seek in death. Let the hunt begin.
Better luck. You gave an opportunity.
Congratulations.
find that we're not quite toothless. And while I am with the Federation, I am flying a Romulan warbird. We don't take shit from anybody. Federation classes. There's no more ships nearby, we can deal with them. No more ships nearby. Let's deal with them before we beam down. Okay. Let's show them how sneaky Romulans are. Yes. Sneaky Romulan attack. Ah. Yes. Oh yeah. Don't get to use this very often. Alright, so we need to get within. Yeah, I have no idea where here. Get within 5 kilometers before we can pop this off. Did I say I'm Romulan? Toodles! Surprise, cockbag! Ah, battle cloaks. You never fail to amuse me. Oh, we're entering the planet's atmosphere. Not now. Not now, we're in the planet's atmosphere. Right. Okay. The area around the planet is secure, sir. Dropping into a standard orbit. Sensors have picked up an area near the colony site on the surface that is being blocked from our scans. They're definitely hiding something. We'll beam you down close to the area, but if I were you, I'd expect some sort of trap. Beam down. Well, that's why you're coming along, Savan. You're going to be the decoy. Yeah, battle cloaks for the win. Centurion, we're able to get a better read on the colony now that you're on the ground. The colony seems to be primarily made up of Yridians. We're still not detecting any weapons, but our sensors are still being jammed by something on the ground. Best option would be to ask the colonists for information. Understood. Okay, speak with some colonists. Speak to some Yridians. What do you want? Go ask someone else. I won't tell you anything about this place. The colony, yeah, it's nice. Nothing unusual going on here. More Romulans are picking sides now. Leave us alone, alright? Go bug the guy in charge. Guy in charge, he's past the gate of Riemann, go talk to him. Welcome to my colony, Centurion. Vortex.
Ah, another refugee of Romulus. Welcome. I am the leader of this small band. You may call me Lortrix. I assume you were behind destroying those Yridian ships around the planet. We're all very thankful for that. The Yridian have been bothering us for quite some time. I would hate to think what would have happened if you didn't arrive when you did.
What do you do here on this colony?
We mainly supply merchant ships with various minerals, and we have a small ore refining operation. It's not much, but it keeps us alive. The Yridian have been harassing us for quite some time, unfortunately. They want to use our facility to manufacture weapons. You and I both know what will come of that. And no one here wants to get involved in someone else's war. You understand, don't you?
I believe you, Lortix. The colony seems safe.
That is a relief. Look, why don't I show you around our colony, just to relieve any lingering doubts? I would love to establish a better relationship with you and the Romulan Republic. I hoped our location would allow us to remain neutral, but it doesn't seem like that is possible anymore, does it? Talking to my chief engineer would be a good place for you to start.
Very well.
Hello. I'm the chief engineer around here. This colony is barely holding together. At night I can hear the creaks and sparks of instruments as they crack in the cold. We need supplies. Good quality Federation supplies. Our replicator is barely working, and the heat systems are spotty at best. All of our energy goes toward keeping our mining equipment up to date. Still, much rather be here than out there in the war. And I do hope you're here to ensure it stays that way.
I am, don't worry. You wouldn't have happened to have met a woman named Rana Kev, would you?
It's okay. You don't have to keep asking. I appreciate your help on Gasco and the Sullivan Helix, but Rina is gone. I need to accept that and move on. How far have we gone, only to find no sign of her? Yet it'd be better if I just learned to live with the loss, instead of chasing a foolish dream. Let's keep moving.
I won't stop searching, Trevor, I promise. Jesus, that guy was coughing away through that conversation and he now decides to move? God. I should have shot him. Scan the carpet. Find a cache of food. Some ore. And who's he talking to? Box of clothes. Is Torvik still here? He's buggered off. Scanning the nearby snow pile. The tricorder scan shows that the snow pile is not firmly packed. A tactical officer would be able to figure a way to use this to their advantage. Your tactical training gives you an idea. You could hide a transponder beacon in the snow. That way, if something goes wrong, you can get backup team to beam down, even if they... Let's hide a transport beacon in the snow. Snow surprise. Yeah, they get little bits like that. You get science if you're a science officer. You get a science one, and an engineering one if you're an engineering officer. Tacticals, and we get to do that. So let's speak to this suspicious colonist.
What do you want? I'm not bothering anyone, I swear.
You're acting awfully suspicious for someone not bothering anyone.
I'm sorry. Look, they told me to send a message when you were done scanning the cargo. I don't know anything. I don't know why they told me that. All I know is that I see people using the consoles nearby. That's it.
Don't cause any more trouble. With engineering, I think you get to turn that grenade on, that grenade launcher on. And that's the scientist. That's your science one. Science and engineering, I think you must turn this thing back on. So let's go and activate the computer.
Unlock failed.
Centurion, that camera looks rickety. You can disrupt it in the circuitry of tricorder. Okay, now let's hack this bastard. Centurion tricorder scans are picking up a heavy concentration of electromagnetic and gamma radiation to the southeast of our location. According to this computer, the colony buildings in that area are residential dwellings. I find that unlikely. The amount of radiation I'm detecting would be unhealthy for most species. They're hiding something. We'll check it out. Prepare yourselves. Open the hidden door. Holy shit, that's a lot of torpedoes. Who are they planning to blow up? Pissing Galaxy? Jesus Christ. Shipping manifest. The colony is supplying weapons to the Yridian. They're receiving weapons from other colonies scattered around the neutral zone and access this and across this entire sector. And this preset targeting information. Some of these weapons could be used against the Republic-friendly targets. Centurion, my tricorder is also receiving an odd low-band subspace signal. I think accessing his computer may have triggered something. Lord Tex lied to us. There's one thing I hate is being lied to.
We have them trapped in the warehouse.
Excellent. Activate the transport inhibitors to stop them from beaming out.
Very well. Do you have any further orders?
Just stay out of our way while we subdue the prey.
We can't beam out. They have transport inhibitors. Oh shit. Oh. Well, I'm going to pet my tribble. I'm going to look menacingly into the sky. I'm going to kick some ass. Did you have to vaporize them? Really? Disable the magnetic field.
Enemy target on sensors.
Shower to my plasma weapons! Oh shit. I need to stop walking into that. Yeah.
Viking damage detected.
Where's the last console? Oh, we've done it. So it's just defeat Lortrix. Wish there was some other way, Centurion. But I'm only one of us can walk out of here alive. I hope they emanate this some one day.
You're good. Very good. But do you think this will change anything? I spit on you and the Republic. Traitors to your own people. To die like this.
Why are you doing this?
You terrorists. You care nothing for the common people. The Talshar, they protect us, make us stronger. You either choose a side, or you die. Surrounded by the dogs of war, supported by no one. Even in death, I stand by my choice. Leave me to die.
Let's transport him to sickbay. Centurion, our situation is developing. We're tracking multiple enemy ships on approach at higher warp and estimate they will be in the system within a few minutes. For your safety, we would like to request that you return to the bridge immediately. Okay then. Centurion. The incoming fleet will be on us at any moment. Reinforcements will be here shortly, but not before we're under attack. There is a deactivated turret nearby. We could load it and use it to help us hold out until reinforcements arrive. Understood. Have no fear. Mr. San Antonio, thank you. San Antonio even is. It's an Exeter class. Oh, no, Excalibur class. It's an Excalibur class. He was just saying to me.
I've got to say, you Romulans sure know how to throw a party. I haven't felt a rush like that in quite some time. Finish up anything here and warp out. I'll check back with command. And don't take too long, or I might take some of the credit for myself.
Understood. Oh.
When you tripped our monitoring program, the Star Empire sent me to investigate. Our intel said you were part of the terrorist cell on Veranot, but your actions here suggest otherwise. I'm here to make you an offer. Renounce your terrorist allies and come with me and fight for the glory of the Romulan Star Empire. I am authorized to grant you amnesty for your past crimes if you agree to serve the Empire again. If you agree, we would like you to remain within Datan's terrorist cell for the time being. He trusts you. The intel you could gather would be very valuable. The Empire rewards its loyal children well, but it also punishes its enemies. Consider your decision carefully.
Why have you been watching me?
Charva. You can't trust her. I know her too well for that. We grew up together. I was her friend. But that's all over. It ended the day she joined the Tal Shiar.
Why are the Tal Shiar watching me?
Tovan Kev is with you. I should have known. You're one of us, a child of a lost world. The Tal Shiar keeps a close eye on this colony. When you started poking around in the weapons facility on Chaltok, you tripped one of our security programs.
And the erosion, you would see.
You saw what happened to Lortrix. He sacrificed his heritage, his life, for what? To take orders from the Herodian? I can't begin to fathom that, throwing away everything in exchange for something so small. I'm here to make sure you do not do the same.
Well, he actually said if the Tal Shiar protects him, so he was doing it for the Tal Shiar, but I'm only going out on a limb there for what he was saying when he was dying. I have no reason to trust anything you say.
You don't understand yet, but you will. The Romulan Republic is a terrorist organization. Datan and his followers are inciting Romulans and Remans to take up arms against the legitimate government of the Romulan Star Empire.
It wasn't Excalibur. I was right. First time round, or second time round. Continue.
Think about it. The military and the Tal Shiar are the only means of guaranteeing security for those of us who survived the destruction. The military has the ships and the manpower. The Tal Shiar has the information and the intelligence network. This new homeworld Datan wants is an illusion. Why start over in contested space near the Federation and the Klingon Empire? Why would Datan choose a system in such a turbulent and dangerous area, unless he knew he could guarantee they wouldn't risk attacking him? He certainly isn't going to do that with pretty words.
Datan is a peaceful man. The Republic is has diplomatic ties with the Federation and the Klingon Empire.
Datan may have you fooled, but don't just take my word for it. See for yourself. Why do you think that Chaltok is shipping weapons? And they're not the only colony world involved in those kinds of operations. You think that this sort of business wasn't going on elsewhere? Perhaps even on Veranot, right under your nose. Datan's only showing you what he wants you to see. I can show you the things that the Republic is trying to hide. Believe me, or don't. You don't have to trust me. Just trust the evidence. When you are ready to learn more, I'll be ready to show you.
We encountered Yridian. I thought they all worked for the Tal Shiar.
It's true. The Tal Shiar has employed Yridian contractors from time to time for certain tasks. But the Yridian are the Empress's allies, not her slaves. They are free to do what they wish.
I don't trust you, and this conversation is over. Centurion. The ship has gone to warp. Chief Medical Officer reports that Lortrix didn't make it. He attacked the medical team because they were the enemy. He was sedated for treatment, but he was too far gone. Do you want to talk to Kev about the Tal Shiar? I do.
There's a lot I have to say about Charva. As you may have guessed, we used to be quite close. There's a lot of history between us, but all that's really important is that we went separate ways. She thought that the Tal Shiar could ensure security for our people, and I didn't. It's just bringing up a lot of old feelings.
What do you know about Charva?
As I mentioned, we have a turbulent past. We grew up together. Once, I thought we might have a future together. Those were in the dark years after the destruction of the homeworld. We survived, but it tore us apart. I just wanted to make a new start. She was convinced that nowhere was safe. She kept talking about working with the military or the Tal Shiar. I argued that the only way we'd be safe was to be able to stand up for ourselves. There's a lot I have to say about Charva. As you may have guessed, we used to be quite close.
What do you think of her claims?
I don't believe Datan is a terrorist. I think he's an idealist who's trying to come to terms with the chaos. Datan would never knowingly sanction violence, especially against innocents. He doesn't even like us fighting the Tal Shiar, although he sees the need. But Datan isn't the only person making decisions in the Republic. Maybe there are some people who see the Republic as their chance to have a little revenge. I don't know. I think Charva is wrong about Datan and the Republic, but that doesn't mean it's outside the bounds of possibility that someone has taken things too far, or has a secret program that Datan doesn't know about. If she knows something that we don't, we should try to find out what it is. There's a lot I have to say about
Can we trust her?
Well, Charva's not a bad person. At least she wasn't. But she is misguided. She's turned a blind eye to the excesses of the Tal Shiar, and she probably doesn't even know about most of them. The Tal Shiar are masters of propaganda, after all. I think that anything she tells us is going to be something that the Tal Shiar wants us to hear. We should gather our own evidence and draw our own conclusions. There's a lot I have to say about Charva.
That's all I need
As
to
you
know.
may have...
We are ready. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that's all I can stomach to hear. So, looks like we got a trip back home. Let's speak to Nadell.
Your findings are distressing. I'll pass this along to Republic Command. As for Charva, I think the best course of action right now is to wait for her next move. If she's really desperate to make her case, she'll contact you again. If she does, keep me informed. Nadell out.
Time is congratulations.
Okay, so we've gone up 2 ranks, it would seem. Gone up to rank 14, so we have a new commander ability, don't I? New captain's ability. That's the next part, so... Brace. Accolade complete, rank 2. Centurion ability 2. I think it's upgraded. Yeah, upgraded attack pattern to attack pattern alpha 2. So, when we return in part 9, we're going to be going back to Verinat, it would seem, where we are going back to search for the truth that leads you back to your former home. So we left Vienna when it was being attacked at the start of this. And looks like we're going back there. Just gonna open up old wounds, it would seem. But I'm the Big B82. Please subscribe, comments are appreciated, and I also appreciate thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 9, Memory Lane. Until then, ciao for now, John on True.